Back and bicep day. I'm starting off with biceps. I want to pre-fatigue my biceps so I can hopefully take them out of the equation of the lat pull downs that I'm going to do later, and maybe pull ups and maybe rows. Hopefully, my biceps will be fatigued enough that it'll put more of the strain on my lats. I'll leave my biceps out of it, and my back, which I'll be targeting after biceps, will get some more benefit from the workout rather than my biceps helping my back and my back not taking as much of that load. So I'm starting off with probably two sets of just empty bar curls. I'm going to focus a lot on the eccentric portion of the rep, slow and controlled, a couple seconds on the way down, hopefully. Pause in that stretch position and then curl it up quickly with good technique. I'm going to try not to have too much swinging of my body, but I'm sure there'll be a little bit towards the end, but I'm going to try and make the hardest parts of each rep that slow, concentric or eccentric, and then the stretch portion, I'm going to hopefully be able to feel that nice stretch in my bicep. So this is the first set. Probably going to be able to get a lot of reps just because it's an empty bar, but hopefully it'll be like between 10 and 20. Hopefully not too many, just because I'm going to be exaggerating each rep and not just cranking them out. If I was just doing curls over and over again and not slowing down at all, just throwing the weight up and down, I'd be able to get a lot with an empty bar. But hopefully, since I'm slowing the eccentric, I'll be able to burn out my triceps quicker, do less reps, and just be able to get this workout, get the show on the road. So this is the first set of curls. Okay. All right, that was good for the first set. And you'll notice that on that last rep, I finish the 20th rep and I still do that slow eccentric portion as if I was going to go right into another one. So saw that on the RP YouTube channel, and I want to start implementing that because I think it makes complete sense. Like, if you just drop the weight after your last concentric half of the rep, man, my biceps are already like pumped. If you just drop the weight right after that, you're missing out on 3 seconds of time under tension or more. So I'm going to start using that a lot, but I'm going to hop into this next set after I take a couple seconds to just breathe. All right, set 2. I like doing these barbell curls because of how far it forces my hands to rotate up, my palms to be facing upwards. It's not like an easy bar curl where my palms can be kind of rotated in. They're forced to be rotated pretty much parallel with like the ceiling or the floor, palms straight up. And I think that targets the long head of the bicep, this outer head of the bicep, a little bit more. which is like where that peak of the bicep comes from. So not doing too many sets because I'm doing like a back and bicep day. So I'm going to try and make this set worth everything that it can be. Oh gosh. You know what? I was thinking about doing a different exercise, doing 2 exercises of biceps, but I might just stick with this one. I might just do 1 or 2 more sets here because of how good that feels, how much I feel it targeting just only my biceps. I don't feel anything else being worked. Maybe my front delts a little bit, just holding my elbows in place and stuff like that. But it's really, really isolating my triceps. So I think I'm gonna do at least 1 more set of this. I am probably gonna go right into it a little bit quicker than the last one so that I don't get as many reps. I can come to fatigue a little bit sooner. So maybe I'll just jump into it here. I mean, I've been talking for like, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute. So let's just jump into this next set. Probably won't get as many reps, but I think that's a good thing because this weight is light. It's not putting a ton of strain on like my joints and stuff. It's putting it all on the muscle group that I am targeting. All right, 3rd set, jump into it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, jeez. Can't decide if I want to do another one or not. I think that's good. I think 3 sets of really, really focused, isolating bicep movements. I think that's all right for today. I'm kind of taking it a little bit easier this week, lowering the volume a little bit just because I have some competitions the next 3 weeks. The CrossFit Open on Fridays. So we'll see how my biceps feel tomorrow after that. I doubt they'll be sore, but I said that about my hamstrings, and I did my hamstrings last Friday, and they're still really sore today. So we'll call that good for biceps, and we'll move on to probably some lat pull downs. Oh. All right, those cable rows get my rear delts a lot, which I'm not upset about. But I'm gonna call it there for today. Pretty much out of time. So gotta get ready for work and sit down and get in the word a little bit. So I'll catch you guys at the farm and do a little chat about the lift, how I felt about it, what I think I can change or improve, stuff that I liked. So I'll see you at the farm.
Okay, welcome back to another little farm chat here. This guy is really blocking the view of the camera. That's not helping. As long as he doesn't try and lick the camera and knock it off. Move. Get. And knock it off the ledge here. But anyway, nonetheless, I will talk about the workout this morning. It was back and biceps. So that's kind of what I think my Tuesday is going to be in this new little split that I've come up with. Dude, gosh. Back in biceps. Did biceps first because I'm okay fatiguing my biceps and then doing a back workout because it'll force my back to be a little bit more, get out of here, a little bit more engaged and will limit the amount that my biceps are able to impact the movements. So for example, I started with lat pull downs. And right from the get-go, since I already did 3 sets of bicep curls to, very, very close to failure, very fatiguing sets, I really felt my lats only on those lat pull downs, which was the goal. Lat pull downs, focus on the eccentric, focus on stretching, really lengthening those lats at the top, and dude, and then pulling hard on the way down. So fast pull, try and pull with some speed, slow eccentric, long stretch, and repeat a million times. So I was aiming for between 10 and 20 reps. I could have gone a little heavier, I think, just based on how many reps I was getting. I could have gone heavier. But I think that 10 to 20 range is good. I think doing 30 reps really slow like that, it might be a little bit, I mean, maybe it's better, I don't know. But I feel like for me, it might just be overkill as far as time goes, as far as, hey, as far as my time goes, I think it's just better to do 10 to 20 reps. I think I get a really good fatigue out of that, get a really good stimulus, and it doesn't take too long. So that was lat pull downs. Then I did some like landmine rows. This guy is like trying to lick my microphone case, but I don't think he can reach it. Landmine rows, but I put my I kind of set it up so that I could do it with 2 arms and use my like easy bar attachment. So I loved that. I was able to kind of sit back a little bit. Instead of just all hinging at my hips and trying to support myself with one arm, I was able to kind of sit back and uh, let my legs take a little bit of that burden. Dude, can you get out of here? Move. Get. Let my legs take a little bit of that burden and take it off of my lower back. And I felt like that was good because a lot of times my lower back gets so fatigued that I'm like dying to put the weight down. But the way I did it today, I was able to do as many reps as possible until stop it until pretty much failure, and then crank out a few more like shrugs and like scap retractions, just getting everything I could out of it. So I think I did 3 or 4 sets there, and then just did some cable rows, some lighter, real focus on stretching out that mid back, the traps and everything, and the scaps. So those felt good too. It's hard to do those because it's a little shaky with my rack. I have to kind of put some weights on to counterbalance the direction that I'm pulling. But yeah, that was good. Back and biceps. So what I think I can change and do a little bit better is not taking so much rest. I think I can get more sets in, and if I'm not taking as much rest, I won't have to do as many reps. I can still use relatively light weight and do 10 to 20 reps. But if I get 20 reps on that first round and um, and then I only take like 30 seconds rest, I'm not going to get 20 on the second round. I'm not going to get 20 on the third round. And if I do a fourth round of any exercise, I'm going to be getting, much less if I'm really limiting the rest period. So I think that kind of goes hand in hand with the whole idea of higher reps. I really wish it wasn't blocking me. That kind of goes hand in hand with the whole idea of higher reps, I think, because the idea behind the higher reps is that the time under tension is really great, like it's really high, um, but also you're not letting your muscles. You're like, I don't know how to explain it. Like when you're just doing like bro reps and you're cranking them out, which I do kind of like to do. It feels good to lift a lot of like heavy weight. But when you're doing that, I feel like your muscles aren't being isolated in that like fatiguing stretch for as long. So I think doing high reps and feeling that burn and that stretch goes hand in hand with not taking a lot of rest, because you want, if you're looking for that burn on every set, then taking a lot of rest is going to limit your ability to achieve that. This guy is really inconveniently placed, and he has not wanted to move this whole time. But anyway, that was back and biceps. Tomorrow should be hamstrings and triceps. No, hamstrings and lateral delts. I felt like, my back, the rows and everything, they hammered my rear delts. So I'm going to focus mainly on lateral delts tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of front delt. Hold on, let me put this hose back. Watch out. Maybe I'll do a little bit of front delt, but I think focusing most of my shoulder training on my lateral delts is gonna reap the most benefits as far as my shoulder size and getting that rounded outer shoulder that I'm looking for. So that's tomorrow. Gonna take hamstrings pretty easy because I do have the open on Friday. They announced the workout on Thursday. I do the workout on Friday. But I will do a couple sets of hamstrings to try and get any of that soreness that I still have out. Hopefully I'll be able to do that a little bit tonight too because it's a running workout at the gym. But that's all for today. I hope you guys enjoy the clips. Hope you guys learn something because I'm learning a lot. And I'm probably not the best teacher, but because I'm like changing my stuff all the time. But any information should be taken with a grain of salt. Dude, can you not? Any information I say should be taken with a grain of salt. He is relentless. Get out of here. So that's it for today. All glory to God. Had a safe workout. Kind of tweaked my ab a little bit on those pull downs, but it's fine. I don't really feel it now. But all glory to God, and I will talk to you guys in tomorrow's video.